The dynamic relationship between Denmark and Sweden is a fascinating interplay of historical alliances, cultural exchanges, and friendly rivalries. Situated in close proximity to each other in the Scandinavian region, these neighboring nations share a complex history that has shaped their interactions and perceptions over the centuries. Exploring the nuances behind the love-hate relationship between Denmark and Sweden unveils a rich tapestry of mutual admiration, competition, and occasional discord. Historical background. The roots of the Denmark-Sweden relationship can be traced back to the Viking Age, when both nations were formidable maritime powers with extensive trade networks and military prowess. While conflicts were not uncommon during this period, there were also instances of cooperation and cultural exchange, as evidenced by shared Norse mythology and linguistic similarities. Kalmar Union and dynastic rivalries. One pivotal chapter in the history of Denmark and Sweden is the Kalmar Union, established in 1397 under the rule of Queen Margaret I of Denmark. The union, which also included Norway, aimed to consolidate Scandinavian power and fend off external threats. However, tensions between Denmark and Sweden persisted, fueled by dynastic rivalries and disputes over territory and influence. Wars and alliances. Throughout the centuries, Denmark and Sweden engaged in a series of wars and conflicts, including the Northern Seven Years' War and the Scanian War, driven by competing ambitions and strategic interests. Despite these hostilities, periods of peace and cooperation also emerged, such as the Treaty of Roskilde in 1658, which ended a war between the two nations and ceded territory to Sweden. Cultural exchange and diplomacy. Despite their historical rivalries, Denmark and Sweden have long engaged in cultural exchange and diplomatic cooperation. The Øresund Bridge, connecting the Danish capital of Copenhagen with the Swedish city of Malmö, stands as a symbol of the close ties between the two nations, fostering economic integration and cross-border collaboration. Sports rivalries. One arena where the love-hate relationship between Denmark and Sweden is most evident is in the realm of sports. Football matches between the national teams of Denmark and Sweden often elicit intense emotions and fierce competition, with fans on both sides passionately supporting their respective teams. These sporting rivalries serve as a reflection of the broader dynamics between the two nations. Economic interdependence. In the modern era, Denmark and Sweden have forged strong economic ties, with extensive trade and investment links driving mutual prosperity. Both nations are members of the European Union and share similar social welfare models, contributing to a sense of shared values and common interests. Contemporary challenges and cooperation. While historical grievances and cultural differences continue to influence perceptions, Denmark and Sweden also face common challenges in the 21st century, such as climate change, immigration, and global security threats. Collaborative efforts to address these issues underscore the enduring bond between the two nations, despite occasional disagreements and tensions. Conclusion. The love-hate relationship between Denmark and Sweden is a testament to the complexities of neighborly dynamics and historical legacies. While conflicts and rivalries have shaped their interactions over the centuries, shared cultural heritage, economic interdependence, and diplomatic cooperation have also fostered mutual understanding and respect. As Denmark and Sweden navigate the challenges of the modern world, embracing their differences while celebrating their commonalities will be essential in maintaining a harmonious and prosperous relationship for generations to come.